Bismillah walhamdulillah wa la ilaha illallah wallahu akbar. Today we want to continue again with chapter 27. And yesterday we stopped at verse number 14. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us that one of the main things people don't want to accept Islam, people don't want to surrender to Allah and His Messenger is because they will lose. Number one, there is arrogance inside the heart. Okay, they don't want to be like the messenger or like the followers of the messenger, or they keep finding things like, for example, Muhammad, peace be upon him. One of the things the people of the Quraysh, the people of his tribe, don't want to believe in his message is because they will lose some of the privileges they got. Everybody's equal. A slave and his master can pray next to each other. You know, a rich has rights toward the poor. There is laws which controlling all the interaction and transaction between each person. So the elites, the rich, the pharaohs, they want to be in charge all the time. And that's why when anybody comes trying to spread, try to talk about the true religion of Islam or the true religion of Allah, he will be shut down. He is a terrorist, he's an Arab, he is a barbaric, he's a killer, he's a murderer, whatever. And that's coming because of self-interest, because of the arrogance inside the people's heart. Do you know? I mean, if anybody, and I'm just saying this, if anybody really read the Quran and just a little bit of logic, of sense, and think about it, he will realize that this is the truth. This is the haqq. This is the true message, the final message. But unfortunately, people, even after they read it, they see that they have to sign a contract. Once you become a Muslim, you sign a contract because you have to do a lot of things, and you have to be an obedient, Muslim. I mean, although in this time we're living in, there's so many people, they claim they're Muslims. But unfortunately, Islam doesn't enter. Islam can be on your tongue, but if it doesn't enter the heart and make that and establish itself inside your heart and become a Muslim by actions, you are not a Muslim at the end of the day. I mean, you can be whatever you are, but then you can be a hypocrite. And this is what will happen. We have 2 billion Muslims. Majority are hypocrites. Hypocrisy is basically spreading all over. That's why the Muslim situation all over the world is they cannot do nothing. They cannot defend their brothers and sisters in Palestine. They cannot defend their brothers and sisters in Syria. They cannot protect or their brothers and sisters in Sudan. They cannot protect their brothers and sisters in anywhere. Even in these countries who are claiming they're Muslims, so many prisoners, so many people are being killed, so many people are being killed in prisons, so many people are being tortured in jails. So 2 billions, they have no value. And that's just what it is. It shows us that the Islam is not in the heart, because Omar have said it before. Omar, one of the caliphs, he said, Allah have given the Muslim dignity, authority with Islam. If they seek something else, Allah will humiliate them. And this is what's happening right now. Humiliation. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said the majority of the people, or the people we're living in right now, the people at the time of Moses, the same thing. They will reject Islam out of arrogancy. They will reject Islam out of self-interest. They will reject Islam because they will lose the privilege they have in the society. And that's why. فَانْظُرْ كَيْفَ كَانَ عَاقِبَةُ الْمُفْسِدِينَ. What happened? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, look at the end of those who are wrongdoers. What happened to them? Destroyed. Same thing. This is a recurrent theme throughout the history of mankind. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that the wrongdoers will be destroyed. Allah will inform them, Allah will warn them, Allah will bring that message, okay, close and easy to understand, but they will reject. And if they reject, they will be destroyed. That's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's policy. The theme, recurrent theme. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala entered to the story of Dawood wa Sulaiman. وَلَقَدْ آتَيْنَا Dawood, David, and Sulaiman, Solomon, ilman. We give them knowledge. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us that the leaders, you have to have knowledge. You have to have wisdom. But now you see everything on earth, everything in the world right now is upside down. Now, who was elected president yesterday? Donald Trump. Okay? The guy has no knowledge. The guy has no wisdom. The guy, he has did so many crimes, financial crimes, moral crimes, so many crimes. But the people still, because there is no GPS in their heart to guide them towards choosing a righteous person. There's no righteous person to choose from. And that's why a guy like that, he is the one on the top right now. You know? And this is why he has no knowledge. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it just has a purpose. Allah has a wisdom behind everything. So one of the things here, لَقَدْ آتَيْنَا دَاوُودَ وَسُلَيْمَانَ عِلْمًا. So the leader has to have, number one, knowledge. To be able to put things in the right place. Be able to judge. Be able to take decisions. وقال الحمد لله الذي فضلنا على كثير من عباده المؤمنين. After they got the knowledge, the ability to govern, the ability to make decisions, what they said? They didn't say we deserve it. You know, we will do whatever. No, they said they relate. They bring everything back to Allah. They said, thank you, our Lord, that you chose us. Humbleness. From what? You could have chosen other people. We're not even the best. But thank you for choosing us. Thank you for putting that trust in us. That's what he's saying. The humbleness of a leader. The humbleness of a leader who will understand that he is not always the best. That there's also other people who are good. That there are other people can serve. That other people can do the right thing. And this is what they're saying. Thank you, Allah. But how وَدَاوُدَ وَقَالَ تعالى كثيرا من عباده المؤمنين. Allah favor us. So how they will say thank you? They say it verbally and in action. We'll see how they will do it in action. وَوُرِّثَ سُلَيْمَانَ دَاوُدَ. Solomon inherited David. Inherited on what? The knowledge, the hikmah, the wisdom, the prophethood. So Solomon became the inheritor of David. وقال يا أيها الناس علمنا منطق الطير. We have learned, Allah have given us the ability to understand the language, the actions, the ways of the birds. وَأُوتِينَا مِنْ كُلِّ شَيْءٍ. And Allah have given us a lot of privileges, a lot of things. He was able to control the wind. He was able to control the jinn. He was able to control the winds. He was able to do a lot of things. So they come in and say, Allah have given us that ability. إن هذا لهو الفضل المبين. Indeed, this is a great and clear favor from Allah upon us. It's a great favor. You see, they relating, and this is the Muslim, this is the mu'min, this is the believer, relate everything he is in to Allah. Because Allah is the provider of the good. You didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. We don't do nothing. Allah is the one who bestows. With His mercy, we do the good deeds. Inshallah. So that is what they say. And how they will do that? We will see that they will use everything they have to, number one, implement justice on earth. Number two, invite people who don't believe in Allah, invite people who don't believe in God to believe in Allah. Invite people to believe in one God. That is what they will do. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He said, وَحُشِرَ لِسُلَيْمَانَ جُنُودُهُ مِنَ الْجِنِّ وَالْإِنسِ وَالطَّيْرِ فَهُمْ يُوزَعُونَ. Allah gave him the ability that he can organize and bring forward his armies. From what? Army from birds, an army from jinn, demons, an army from ins, humans, an army from everything comes, everybody's all so organized. And they know where to stop, what is their way, where is their location. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give him that ability. حتى إذا, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is bringing us a scene to learn from it. حتى إذا أتوا على وادي النمل قالت نملة يا أيها النمل. When they came forward to a place where ants, a group of ants, they have a house there. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He said, when Sulaiman was approaching with his troops to that place where naml, where ants are there, قالت نملة, one ant have spoken up. يا أيها النمل ادخلوا مساكنكم لا يحطمنكم سليمان وجنوده وهم لا يشعرون. One ant spoke. They said that Sulaiman or Solomon, him and his troops are coming. She's giving them a warning. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He's showing us that there is mercy also within the kingdom of animals, of insects, or whatever. There's mercy. That Allah's giving them the warning. One ant is telling the rest of the ants. So وَهُمْ لَا يُشْعَرُونَ, unintentionally, they can destroy you. They cannot see you. What that mean? Mean that he already committed justice on earth. There is not even the ant knows that if she got destroyed by Sulaiman, it's gotta be unintentionally, because Sulaiman and his troops, they're just. The justice is all over the kingdom. Even the namla, even the ant is expecting justice from Solomon. So it's saying if they destroy me, it would be unintentionally. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's mercy, favor on Solomon, that Solomon understand and he heard that language of the ants. And he smiled. فتبسم ضاحكا من قولها وقال ربي أوزعني أن أشكر نعمتك التي أنعمت علي وعلى والدي وأن أعمل صالحا ترضاه. He said to Allah, oh Allah. See, imagine an ant is talking to another few ants or some ants. How that Sulaiman, who is a human, he's listening and he's able to understand it and he's able to interpret it. So he came just right away to Allah and asking Allah for, and saying, thank you, Allah, for giving me the ability to do all, to understand. You're giving me all these favors, all these blessings upon me and upon my father. And also, وَأَنْ أَعْمَلَ صَالِحًا. He said, oh, for me to enjoy this blessing. He didn't say that. To me, when I get a blessing to enjoy it. No, he said, أَعْمَلْ صَالِحًا. So I can do good. He understood that the job, that the purpose of this life, of this earth, being here, is to do what? It's a test. Allah is testing us. So He even testing His prophets, testing His messengers. So he said, Allah, let me. And make me do good. Make me do whatever you whatever you will love. Whatever will make you happy. Ya Allah, صالحا, good deeds. ترضى, you become pleased. He's telling Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, make me do good things, good deeds which will make you happy, Ya Allah. Pleased, satisfied. Like as if He's paying back. When you do good, when Allah gives you health, you using for the sake of Allah. Come volunteer in a masjid, come volunteer in a hospital, go volunteer in a shelter, go volunteer in a soup kitchen. That's health. When Allah give you money, go and build institutions which will spread the word La ilaha illallah, only one God, who is Allah, who is worthy of worshipping. Go spend it on things, on education. Go spend it on the good things. For the society, for your religion, for your Islam. When Allah give you everything, give you the eyes, don't use it to watch things you're not supposed to watch. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you ears, don't use it to hear things you're not supposed to hear. That's what Allah, this is what the shukr. This is what they saying, thank you Allah. This is what makes Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala happy. صالحا ترضى وأدخلني برحمتك, and make me by your blessing, by your mercy. What he's saying is, Ya Allah, whatever even I'm doing, it's not because of me. You are the one who gave me all of this. So it's all because of your mercy. Thank you, Allah. You just made me a guardian over all these things. But you give me all of these abilities. So he said, وَأَدْخِلْنِي بِرَحْمَتِكَ, by your mercy, make me enter with, make me resurrect, make me come when I come back for the day of the resurrection, the day of judgment. Make me rise with the blessed, with the celebrities of the hereafter. Because in the hereafter there's celebrities. Who are the celebrities in the hereafter? Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam, Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam, Nuh alayhi salam, Sulaiman, Dawood, all these. So he's asking Allah to have him in the company of the celebrities of the hereafter. Don't leave me, Allah, behind. Keep me with this company. This is the believer. He wants to arise. He wants to reach the top. He need to excel. He doesn't want to be in the borderline, either go to hell or go. No, he wants to excel. He wants to be on the top. He wants to be with the Prophet Muhammad. He wants to be with Jesus. He wants to be with Moses. That's what the believer is, looking forward for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Not looking, I'm just doing the minimum. If you do the minimum, you're not going to pass. You have to try to excel and do the best you can. أقول قولي هذا استغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين فاستغفروه.